what to do with paychecks and how to manage money better. So, to begin with, the basics of earning and spending. Often we rely on a paycheck to operate monthly, so people obviously rely on paychecks literally whole year round, whether be the start of the year, end of the year, they'll always have reasons to spend money. Obviously, there's certain expenses and certain things that we have to spend our money on, but in other instances, people tend to spend the money as soon as they get it, and they'll spend it on stuff that they don't need. Like obviously, it's always good to buy something that you've wanted for quite a while, or treat yourself to something. But people then get addicted once they spend the first 50 to £100. They'll spend the next 200, £300, and you won't even feel it because most of the things now are contactless. You don't even feel the money going out of your pocket. What we should do differently, basically, you want to start putting money away. So as soon as you get paid, you want to put money away rather than spending it. Unless it's like a necessity, you want to make sure at least at the same time when you spend that money on a necessity, whether it be like taxes, your bills, whatever, rent, basically putting away the same percentage, if not more, into a savings account or some sort of investment so that money can stay there, doesn't get touched, doesn't get used, and get invested. So, saving and investing. This is the basic of putting money away. Obviously, when we looked at it being 20 or 30% of a payday, you want to put money away first thing. This can be into ISA. So, ISA is a saving account where you've got 20,000 tax-free money that can get invested before you obviously take it out. Then it gets taxed, but it's obviously a good way to put money away. Certain ISAs that cover stocks, bonds, even crypto nowadays, and return a decent amount over time. Gold is another safe haven asset. With this one, you're putting away money into a commodity that's got the biggest market cap in the world, and it returns really good money, as seen obviously over the last year. It's returned probably better than any other investment that there is. And then another thing you can invest in is individual stocks, or basically into the stock market. We've got like the S&P 500, 500 biggest companies in America. You can also do that with like European and Asian companies, but the American market probably returns the best. Understanding money. So people often don't really understand what money is. Obviously, it's the store of value, and it's also a means of exchange. So with money, obviously you've got X amount, and you exchange that, whether that be for a service or a product. Obviously, people nowadays are really addicted to spending. It's so easy to spend money now. The fact most people don't hold cash, they just use the phones, tap a card machine, or tap another person's phone, which feels even more just unnatural, and money gets sent. Same goes for people who are too afraid to spend. So there's people who like to spend too much, people who like to save too much. Oftentimes, people who save too much, yet they may have a good habit of saving. They also have a bad habit of spending. Sometimes you need to spend. Once you've got a certain amount of money, there's not enough of spending on things that you want, because the money's not just gonna bring back results or bring back any when you're dead. Another thing with money is you want to set goals and priorities. So if you want to invest to a certain amount, you set that goal, and you set small goals to see what you need to do to get there. Obviously, the priorities that you have to implement to get to those goals. And lastly, look into bigger investments. Identify and research 5 stocks that interest you. So, in other words, 5 companies that you're interested in more than likely will have a stock exchange. And you obviously want to look into how the company's doing, how it's performing, and see if it's on the progress of growth. And if it is, put money into it and let that compound. Companies tend to return really good money, especially the top 10, technology stocks in the US. Let's say Meta, which is Facebook, or like Netflix, Tesla, and Microsoft return really good amounts. And other things, cryptocurrency, obviously it's the most popular thing when it comes to money right now. A lot of people obviously overhype it and make it out to be this guaranteed return on money. But most people gamble it and tend to lose more than what they put in. So I'd only allocate a small amount of your money into cryptocurrency with the chance of you either losing that money or returning that money. Lastly, learn about commodities like gold, silver, coffee. There's all sorts, oil as well. There's a lot of commodities that you can invest in, and obviously you get a decent return on just like diversifying certain things that you put your money into.